Hey, how's it going? This is my first video that I'm making on this channel. The idea, for me at least, was to sort of journal, but with a way that seems a little more familiar to me. Part of the inspiration for it, at least, was watching the Weekly Slap. And it's not really like that in the way that I am expecting to get, inbox messages and problems to solve. It's more about me just wanting to talk about whatever's going on in my life without having something to write it down in or talking to somebody about it. I'm anonymous here. But yeah, today is the first video, and I think today I just want to talk about this new PC that I built. It took a really long time. I'll tell you that. It took almost 6 hours to build it because that the cooling for the CPU, I stripped the screw while trying to screw it in, and so it's basically just unusable. Luckily, my friend that I was building it with, um, he had an extra CPU cooler at home. So we went back to his house and grabbed the cooler, brought it here, and then continued to build. But man, his cooler was so much easier to screw into place. So nothing got stripped there. But my PC is I'm looking at it now. It's like a fish tank. It's amazing. I have a 5080 and a 9800X 3D. I wanted to make the best computer possible because unfortunately I pigeonholed myself with getting upgrading a monitor. I got an OLED 4K, just like absolute beast of a monitor, but my PC wasn't good enough, so I had to run games in lower resolutions and it was blurry and it was just a mess. But I dished out the money and I got this computer and I told myself that once I got a new computer, I would start streaming, recording. So I guess this is a start. I downloaded OBS. I got some background footage. You're probably watching some rainbow right now. Um, and honestly, the idea behind this channel, I mean, obviously it would be nice to get the same kind of feedback or popularity as something like the Weekly Slap, but I think it's more just for me. If I have a shitty day at my job or I'm stressed about school or need to talk about something in school, I can just, throw it into a video like this. And it's not too much work. I did watch some videos going over OBS stuff, but it's gonna be a journey, I guess. And honestly, part of the hope is that maybe some things that I talk about can be, maybe someone random out there gets a video like this in their algorithm and they check it out and they realize that something is resonating with them, maybe they feel like they relate because it's getting lonely out there, especially for myself. I'm an introverted person, so I don't typically go outside much or talk to people all that much outside of work or already made friends. But my computer runs beautifully. I used to have a 3060 Ti, and that, I mean, it's a good graphics card, but playing any newer games like, dude, Star Wars Outlaws, even playing that on my new computer, it still looks like dog shit. Like, it's blurry. The graphic settings don't even save. Like, get motion blur out. Why is there motion blur in your dog shit game? And I don't even have the best PC in my friend group right now. I think I'm beat by this guy who owns multiple 5090s. But I moved my desk around for the new setup. I have this wall of disc plates behind me. It's not full yet, but I would like to fill it soon. It's mostly Star Wars because that was the original idea, but it has some Call of Duty and other stuff on it. I originally started a YouTube channel when I was in elementary school, because I was inspired by people like Dan TDM, Popular MMOs, Vanos Gaming. So I would set up my laptop in front of my TV and play games with friends. So like split screen Minecraft. They were so bad. The videos were so bad. But it almost felt easier to record and edit those games and upload them to YouTube than it seems now. Maybe it's because when you're a kid, you just don't care about what other people think. You're just doing it for you. And that's what I'm trying to do now. And hopefully I can keep this going for who knows how long, and this can be a therapeutic thing for me, but it's meant to be a daily journal. Upload whatever's on my mind, whether it's a show, whether it's something new in my life. And speaking of shows, by the way, I finished watching Squid Game Season 3 today. Man, what a piece of shit that was sometimes. Like, the English speakers in that are just so bad. They sound exactly like AI when they're talking. I hope I'm not the only one who thought that. What it sounds like if I put a prompt into ChatGPT, that's how they would respond. It felt so generic, so robotic, and dude, it seemed like every time they were in it, it's like the video quality got worse too. It seemed like it was always turning into like a car commercial or something like that. They just didn't fit in. And now they're teasing the US version. I pray that the dialogue in that is better than what was in Squid Game. Because that was atrocious. I also have no idea how long I want these videos to go. Whether I want to just cut myself off when I have nothing to talk about, or whether I want to get to a certain time. But it is just a first video. So, welcome to Ali's Journal, everybody. I hope that people see this video, and hopefully maybe gives me inspiration to keep going. Maybe it's okay for some videos to be not so long, 'cause sometimes you don't have nothing to talk about. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for me today. I'm very happy with my PC. Squid Game Season 3 was mid, but tomorrow is a new day. Gotta go to work. But I hope I will see anybody who watches this in the next video. And if not, I hope to meet some new people. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.